Sup everybody, Dawn Darko, and today we're going to be learning how to draw Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3. The game just came out a week ago, I think, and yeah, so let's go hop into my drawing screen, or onto my drawing screen. Alrighty guys, let's learn how to draw Sora. So, we're going to start with his head first, and then build the shoulders and the neck and the hair after we draw the head. So let's begin. We're going to go with the face shape. Just like this, and he has a round face shape with a pointed chin that comes down to a point. And sometimes that's hard to draw because you draw one side that's like the perfect roundness shape and it comes into that nice dip, that nice point. And then when you go draw the other side, it doesn't match up with the left side of the face and it just comes out looking weird, okay? So, let's go about this slowly. Draw a nice round edge right there, and then make it come into a slight point. And if you gotta be sketchy with your lines, go ahead, as at least you're trying, okay? So then, we're gonna start out at the point of this chin, and just come out like this. Try to make that side as similar and round to the other side as much as possible, okay? Just like that. Looks good so far. Alright? Now, let's go ahead and start drawing pieces of his hair first so we can get that face shape frame nice and drawn so we can go into the facials, okay? So come over here. I like starting with the left side first when I draw hair. This. And then draw another piece that comes out that's longer and thinner. Like this. And some defining lines in the center of the ends of this hair right here, or the hair, to make it look like, you know, it's chunks of hair with just strands to kind of detail the chunks to make it look like it's, you know, hair within that chunk. So let's go and draw an even bigger portion or section. It's kind of like drawing Goku's hair basically, but just thinner. And then just some lines to define the individual strands inside that section. And then let's draw a thinner one at the top to give it some variety. And then we're going to come in the center here and we're going to make two lines like this. And what that's going to be is going to be the tapered parts of smaller to thicker at the sides where the ears would be, and then smaller as it gets to the nape of the neck, alright? So let's go ahead. Two small pieces here. Well, the other side's going to be fatter. And then it's going to fan out to a longer piece, and then another longer piece that isn't bigger than the first or the second long piece. And it's just going to get gradually smaller. And then a nice big chunky one right here. That kind of comes underneath that thing of hair. And then another piece like this to kind of give it variety. And then these long sections that come down to kind of frame that face shape like this. Go back and add some defining strand lines here. Really thin and nice. Just like that. Another piece here. And now let's draw the other smaller pieces to kind of start framing his face shape better. Like this. Nice. Looking good. Looks good. That's going to turn into a semi-small piece. And then a big one right here, just like the other side, just not as huge, I guess, because his head's kind of 3/4. Pieces just get progressively smaller, and then we have this long section here that frames his face. Alright, so far so good. I mean, it looks like Sora's hair, to me at least it does. So now, let's begin drawing his facials, and we're going to start with the eyes first, because it's so much easier to start with the eyes, so we know where to place the nose, and from there on, we'll place the mouth. So, Sora has big, bright, kind of triangular shaped eyes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the upper lid first, like this. Nice thick lash line, guys, because he is a child. Then a little lid there. Not too much of a lid that shows too much crease, because then it's just going to look like he's stoned. Then we're going to draw some eyebrows, kind of hidden underneath that hair. I'm going to draw the lower lid, and it's going to be nice and open, wide open, but still have that nice slanted look to it. And then the iris, like so. And then the pupil And then we're going to come in and thicken this iris line and have really thin lines right here to kind of define the highlight and shadow to the inner side of the iris. Alright, just like that. I mean, I think it's starting to look like Sora, guys. Oh my god, brace yourselves. So then we're going to draw the upper lid for the other one, and I'm going to try to make it look as similar as possible to that eye, which is going to be a challenge. It always is. And then we're going to draw the lower lid. Let's see how this comes out, baby. We'll just draw the iris to see if it looks screwed up or not. Uh-oh. It's going good, guys. And then the pupil here. Looks like we need to make that thicker, right? And the crease line. Then the brow, which is going to come in right here. And the lines right inside that iris to define. Oh my god. Well, it's almost identical. Because I know it looks a little different at the same time. So now let's draw his nose since we got the eyes good. So we're going to start with the nostrils first. So 2 little lines. Oops, those are way too big. Small little indents for nostrils because he's a soft character and you're not going to see much harsh detailing in this character's face because he's a child and he's a good guy and he's got soft facial features. So let's draw the other nostril like so. Looks good. And then we're going to draw a little line right here to kind of give that indentation of nose, tip of the nose. So that looks good. Now let's draw the upper lip like this. Nice big wide smile. Kind of slanted, crooked lower lip to make that smile look like it's just, you know, wide and happy. And then 2 little bumps right here, or ridges right here to define his teeth. And then a lower lip indent right there. And then I'm going to draw his neck as well, just like this. And as well a necklace, which is going to be like a king's crown. And there's 2 holes right there. And then I'm going to draw the other edge of the necklace part, not the badge. And then some of the shoulders. And then we're going to draw his hood for his hoodie, so we can get a better idea of where to place his arms and stuff. So let's draw the big hoodie, big shapes, nice and bold. And let's draw the other side, just like that. Looks good. And I'm going to come on in like this to form 2 little flaps here. And then the kind of collar that comes in right here for the jacket. Let's come over here and kind of finish the collar shape of that coat, or the crown of the coat, I guess you would call it. Right here. And these are folded over flaps that have 2 buttons on it, and then there's like 2 other buttons that kind of section off like this into that coat. And this is plaid pattern here, so I'm going to try and draw a rough sketch of the plaid. In this game, his suit has changed a lot. He doesn't look the same as he did in part 2 or 1. Not really that pro at drawing plaid, guys. Alright. And then we're going to draw or finish some of the trim of the coat. His shirt that's underneath this coat. And then his shoulders. And a nice arm coming out right here. We're going to draw. I'm going to draw the trim of that arm as well. And then some chest. Some wrinkles to, you know, where the arm would raise and it would have those wrinkles there because it's like raised and it's moving. And then some wrinkles here for this arm. I'm going to draw some other side of the arm there for the clothes. There you have it. A nice, cute, easy Sora, or somewhat easy. Hope you guys like this tutorial. If you have other Kingdom Hearts 3 characters you'd like me to draw, let me know because I'm excited to hear your requests. And that concludes the video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And don't forget to hit subscribe. if you didn't find this drawing video helpful, be sure to go to DrawingHUB.com, where you get the step-by-step drawing tutorial video, which is provided in the description below. So be sure to check that out. It's awesome stuff. You can learn how to draw pretty much anything, like Fortnite characters and pop culture characters. I also draw live right here on YouTube and also on Twitch TV on the weekdays from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Usually, though, I'm streaming around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to watch awesome art being drawn, hit me up on the YouTube live stream. Thanks so much for viewing, guys, and I hope you stay tuned for other videos.